The SONOS Beam Gen 2 is the successor for one of the company's best-selling soundbars ever, the SONOS Beam Gen 1 that was released back in the year of 2018. So, this speaker here comes with a few upgrades overall, and today, let's just take a look at it. So let's start off with the design of this thing, because it does come in two different colors, either black or white. And it is also covered in this perforation that acts as a speaker grill that goes all the way to the back too. And that is actually for a functional reason that we'll get to later. So this top of the speaker also comes with some capacitive touch buttons, the play pause, microphone mute button, and then two more buttons for volumes up and down. And at the back of the speaker, we also have a lot of ports. One of the notable addition here is HDMI eARC. This eARC port means that it will carry much more bandwidth, so you can get more uncompressed audio, for example, uncompressed 5.1 surround sound or 7.1 surround sound through that one single cable. And HDMI eARC is also beneficial if you want to connect it direct to your TV, and if you adjust the TV's volume, this thing will also adjust accordingly. But unfortunately though, you do need to sacrifice the HDMI port on your TV because the SONOS Beam Gen 2 doesn't come with a pass-through port. Now back to the HDMI eARC standard on the SONOS Beam Gen 2. This means that it can support a wide range of audio formats, for example PCM, Dolby Digital, Dolby Digital Plus, Dolby True HD, Dolby Atmos for both Digital Plus and True HD versions. And then it also supports multi-channel PCM and Dolby multi-channel PCM. Sonos also claimed that they will add the support for, what's this again, DTS surround sound in the future through a firmware update. But as of now, I still haven't get it yet. So to utilize this kind of surround sound features, this is where the curvature of this side of the speaker comes in, because you do have speakers that point towards the diagonal side of this soundbar to give you a more directional sound. But surround sound aside though, if you just want to listen to music with the SONOS Beam Gen 2, I would say it sounds excellent. This soundbar here, although I would say it's actually very tiny, its sound is amazing. I just turned on at near maximum volume. The entire office area is able to listen to what I'm hearing on the soundbar, and the amount of bass coming out of this soundbar is also surprisingly good. I mean, I can feel the vibrations of this soundbar even though I'm in the next room. I'm not sure what kind of magic Sonos is doing with this soundbar, but it's amazing. Other than that, we should also point out that the Sonos S2 app is also compatible with the Sonos Beam Gen 2, so you have all of the variety of features that you've come to expect. For example, Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa, they both work with this Sonos Beam Gen 2. And then you can also connect it with Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, and then Tidal. You will also have AirPlay, UPnP, DLNA if you want to use that as well. Like what I use on my Sonos One at home. Yeah, every music that I have is hosted via my router. If you do have an iOS device, you can also take advantage of one feature called TruePlay, where you use your iPad or iPhone to calibrate the room so that your Sonos speaker can sound the best in that particular room. Okay, so in conclusion then, the Sonos Beam Gen 2, I would say this is a really fantastic soundbar. It's small, it's also pretty minimalist in terms of design, and I can wall mount this thing if I want to. It also manages to surprise some of the non-Sonos users, for example, Mr. Cameraman here, This is his first time experiencing Sonos speakers, and he told me he wanted to learn more and potentially make his purchase. So for the price though, here in Malaysia, it's a bit expensive because this thing is at a price of 2,699 ringgit, whereby in the US it's only at about 450 US dollars. If you directly convert it, it's less than 2,000 ringgit. So we are definitely paying a premium for this soundbar, but I do think the premiumness is somehow worth the price because of all the features that it has to offer. So yeah, that's all we have to share with you about the Sonos Beam Gen 2. Now I'm gonna go back to listening to music. Goodbye.